Greater Wenatchee Toy Show. Got all kinds of stuff, man. Ninja Turtles. Oh. Okay, so got that. $150. Oh, yeah. If I didn't have one, it's actually not a bad price. Love these guys. $5 for Paul Orndorff. The best. These.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Like when people get better, they're like, I didn't really.
No, the show hasn't even started yet, Justin. You're already working on something.
I have to. Absolutely.
Got those busy hands, man. I'm telling you.
It's a cover for Lady Death coming out in fall.
There we go.
Yep, through Coffin Comics. Sworn.
I love it. Should we talk about your other show coming up?
We can if you would like to.
Yeah, please do. It's the Washington Toy and Geek Fest, right?
Washington State Toy and Geek Fest.
Okay.
Excuse me for getting out of focus here.
No, it's all good. Oh, flyers and everything. Love
flyers, you don't want to miss it. 2 days. 1 day is $34 for adults. 2 days is $62. Kids are $20. But it is a litany of fun. 200,000 square feet. Celebrities, guests.
Yep. I like the fact that you got the comic book men coming up. Got Jay, right?
Yep. We actually have a commercial with Jay coming out soon.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And my kids love the fact that we have the stars from Descendants. We got Peyton List, who's in the show. She watches it all the time. Bunked.
Punked.
She's in Bunked.
And Jesse.
Yep. So.
Yep.
Oh,
and then we have
Lord.
some more that have not been on here. For example,
goodness.
Here's our great artists. But we
Nice.
also have Jim Steranko. We just announced he's coming down, and a lot more hidden stuff. Go to our Facebook page, June 30 and July 1st. Facebook is just Washington State Toy and Geek Fest. The website is toyandgeekfest.com. Tickets are on sale now. They're going at a rapid pace. Come check it out. It's the best thing to do. It's the absolute can't miss show of the summer.
All right. I can't miss it.
No.
My kids can't miss it, so I better be there too.
That's right.
Okay.
So, hey, thanks,
all right,
guys.
I'll be there.
Take care.
I do.
Bye.
Tell me about the sparkling wine glasses, would you?
So my mom actually makes those, and it's glitter that's been put on with Mod Podge, and then it has a food grade.
Well, you don't have to spoil it. People are going to make their own and then sell
Well,
them.
it's got a food grade epoxy on it, so it actually makes it so there's no contamination or no chemicals or anything like that.
So it's not like inside.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, so they're super fun, and everybody loves glitter.
Aren't they
Everybody
pretty?
loves glitter.
They're very pretty. They are very, very
Everybody
pretty.
loves glitter.
Everybody loves glitter.
Everybody loves glitter.
You can't be uncheered by glitter.
Right?
And it's always going to be a
Everybody loves glitter. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody loves glitter.
That's right.
Everybody loves glitter.
There we go. Well, these caught my eye. Not just your beard.
This is all my stuff.
This is all your stuff, and I don't know if you need to see a psychiatrist or like, how do you come up with this stuff?
Psychiatrists need to see me.
Is that right? Is that how that works? This is fantastic, dude.
Well, what the story behind this is a derivative of the graphic novel. Very fine beard, sir.
Thank you.
Look at this. Yeah, wait a minute. We're gonna have a beard off in a
This
second.
beard here just turned 5 months old yesterday.
Okay.
So yesterday
I don't know.
was the 5-month beard anniversary.
I will say the closer you get, the more the beards are want to attract each other. They're going to become intertwined and turn into
The
one.
longest I've ever grown a beard is for a year.
Okay. Well,
And
we're
it was-
working on
It
it.
was about here.
All right.
I started growing this in July of 2006.
Okay. Fair enough.
That may be peak. Anyway, as we were saying,
Yes.
getting the sidetracked
this
here.
is a graphic novel that
Okay.
I'm almost finished with.
Okay, perfect.
And these are characters and scenarios from most of these.
Right.
From the graphic novel itself.
That's fantastic.
And as you can see, I am doing the art, the writing, the coloring, the inking, penciling, everything myself. And I've spent about 2,500 hours on it so far.
How many pins does something like this take?
Well, this is traditional dip pin.
Okay, so you're this is old school
dipped
then.
into India ink,
Oh my god.
And I do it, and first I pencil every single line, and then with blue pencil, then I ink every single line.
You know, if you
I've
just
done
ink
all
it
the
first,
writing.
you don't have to worry about the pencil part of it. You'll save yourself
Right.
half the time here.
Yeah, it doesn't work quite that
Okay,
way.
it doesn't work that way. That's why you're on that side of the table.
So there are no traditional panels in 120 pages.
Oh my goodness.
It is all panels like this. There are no square panels in the entire book.
Okay.
It is
And
a
when-
completely different approach I've never seen before.
No, neither have I. When are you looking at releasing this complete?
Hopefully, spring 2019.
Okay, perfect.
Because I'm moving in the middle. I'm moving to
Okay.
South Carolina, but I have a Kickstarter sign-up list if a person's interested that I will send out. Not gonna spam you. But
Okay.
1 or 2 emails just letting you know the Kickstarter started, and I'll let her
All
play
right.
after that.
All right. See, we already got one more added to the list here.
Thank you.
That's
'cause
right.
You can't trust social media to actually boost your posts and let people know.
Never. Nope.
So,
Because they have algorithms.
Here's what it looks like standing away from my booth. There's a little bit of everything here. Right here, Magic the Gathering. Right next to that, a literal magician. Nothing up his sleeve. There's illustrators, comics, authors. Magic the Gathering right across from me here. There's me. Some games. Look around a little bit. Oh boy.
It's actually the
Hi.
principle that I want to get that.
Got the 501st. Very cool. Full effect.
You get less when you're a generic Jedi.
No, that's awesome. This is elite gaming gear. You actually find them out of Yakima, my backyard, my hometown. Yakima, Washington, representing here in Wenatchee. And they're doing like games, tournaments. Got the NES Classic. Well, this all kinds of stuff. Oh, they're even doing a couple of VR things over here. Check out the VRs.
Check it out. Actually, the backs of
Awesome. All right, we're hanging out. They literally have beer on the floor, so I'm hanging out. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm good.
He's showing me some Gundam stuff. What do you got? What do you recommend for Gundam kits for maybe first time starters, people who are just getting into Gundam? I know Gundam's been around for like what 40 years now.
1979, so almost 40.
Almost 40. Okay, we're all. It's gonna be the 40th anniversary of Gundam here pretty soon.
Next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
40.
One I would definitely recommend as a beginner, obviously would be a high grade, and that would be this guy right here. The high grade E Origin Char's Zaku 2.
All right, there you go. I like this. I like the Road Warrior Legion of Doom shoulder spikes on that guy there.
Yeah. Especially for the main character, I just love the guy, Char Aznavour. He's basically the guy who you don't want to get in a dark alley with.
Okay, fair enough. Now, what are you building? Is that a Predator?
That looks like a Predator.
Oh, yes, Mr. John Riggs. What, are you looking to vlog for your channel?
Yeah, I'll put something together later on. I don't know. I'm just grabbing random footage.
Smaller, more maneuverable, yes. Better, arguable. Especially since the turn A can turn whatever it touches in like butterfly into dust.
Unfortunately, there isn't a Gundam, but he isn't.
Char would kick it.
All right, so I'm back now. So first and foremost, a big thank you to the staff of WEN-CON, Melissa especially, for sending out the invite, for saying, hey, would you like to show up and hang out? We'd love to have you here. And also a huge shout out to Joe, I believe he's the general manager of the Wenatchee World, the newspaper. He sponsored my hotel room, which was, again, above and beyond. I was planning on just kind of show up and hang out for a while anyway, but they're like, we really want you to have a good time. So thank you to both of them and the entire staff, including the volunteers and everyone who helped out with WEN-CON, the Wenatchee Convention, the pop culture convention in Wenatchee, Washington. I even stole my little sign placard on my way out saying where I am. So I could put this somewhere, right? Program book that everyone gets, and it's always cool to see, like in print, that has like all the guests in there too, and then there's me. Look at that too. And I was able to talk to and chat with some of these people. In fact, John here, I spoke to him for a little while too, and saw Justin right there, right, Justin. He has, in fact, he was on the video. You just saw him talking about his convention coming up, and an illustrator himself too. So this is just one of those keepsakes to have, just to have on hand. All right, the pickups. I was the only guy selling video games. I did see one person selling a Nintendo set. Didn't buy it. Didn't need it. I saw somebody selling a stack of PSP games, as cool as they were, and as much as he was like, dude, I'll make you a deal on all of them. Oh, it's like all the ones I needed, I already have. So hopefully someone else will be able to grab those. And also there's somebody who's had a couple of modded Game Boy backlit DMG and stuff like that too. Again, if I needed it, I may have asked about it. But because the Batmobile was there, and my friend Timmy was like, dude, if the Batmobile's there, please get me the Hot Wheels, the Batman Hot Wheels. And on top of that, I was talking to the Batman guy about this specifically, a Batarang. It's not the one that was used in the movie or like in the TV show, the 66 TV show, but this is formed from the one used in the 1966 TV show. If that makes sense. Like there was an actual Batarang prop or the mold that makes these, so he used the legit mold to make his own. So these are screen accurate Batarangs, and again, my friend Timmy was like, dude, grab one for me and I'll pay you back. So dude, I'm always happy to help out. You just heard me talk about John Dover. Picked up his book. That's the fun about going to conventions like this, is you not only get to meet the author, the illustrator, the inker, the colorer. I'm probably not even saying the right terminology, but we need to talk to them for a couple seconds. They're just dudes. They're just regular guys like you and I. Maybe they have a full-time job, and maybe this is their full-time job, but they're like, hey, I do these too. So happy to support, and they're always, like, I think this was like $9, right? So happy to have this, and he signed it for me too. So I mean, like I said, we were just kind of hanging out anyway. I looked down, I was like, oh, dude, let me grab one of your books. I was also talking to somebody who had this one. This one looks very interesting to me. And I believe, I'm gonna mess it up. I think I was talking to Avis, who I ran into, oddly enough, in the bathroom, and he saw my RIGGS hat, and he was like, RIGGS, Martin Riggs, and I was like, yeah, I've heard that reference once or twice, and I was like, it's my real name, but the more we talked about it, we're talking about old cartoons, we're talking about we talked about old video games first. He's like, oh yeah, the classics and Dragon's Lair and all that, and then that got into us talking about other animated films like Watership Down and stuff like that too, and I was like, well, and then again. Just hanging out with him, more I'm talking to him, I just looked down, I was like, actually, this looks pretty cool. Let me grab one from you, dude. And then on the way out, this, I love seeing stuff like this. It's not even colored yet, but they had, here's issues 1, 2, and 3 of this series here, and I was like, well, it looks, kind of reminds me of Go-Go 13, so it's got to be all right? So, again, it's funny because you're like, comic. I didn't even think you're into comics. I'm not. I'm really not. I used to read X-Men. I used to read the X-Men comic. I used to read Spider-Man back in the day. I'm not really a comics guy, but I'm into local art and local artists and what they do. So happy to have those too. And I just grabbed these ones on the way out too. Yeah, Ghost Assassin. So I'm looking forward to reading these here pretty soon. And again, he was just like, man, these just got off the printer. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm a fan of those in physical form, holding it, a nose away, so you can see all the little lines and intricacies and all that too. So that was really, really cool. And I spoke to Connor too. Now Connor, I believe, is the morning guy on KW3 in Wenatchee, which is a radio station. And he was like, "Oh, you're the YouTube guy." I was like, "I am." And I'm also a radio guy in Yakima. I work for 107.3. And he was like, "Oh, John Riggs." So then we started talking about radio for a while too. So cool to see them. Cool to see my buddy Rick. Cool to see Chelsea. Cool to see. It was cool to see my buddy Chris, and great to see Matt Dite and Tim Kaiser. All right, I get you a stuffed animal at every convention. Which one do you want? And she's like, oh, this one. No, this one. Maybe this one. Surprise me. So surprise, I got the pink fluffy kitty. What do you think, Lily?
You want it.
You want it?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't told Mommy she has this one yet. WEN-CON 2018, a fantastic time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for even seeing me. Again, I had zero expectations showing up to this thing. I didn't think anyone was going to even know or care who I was. Just some dude with a box of video games, you know. But I actually had quite a few people. I mean, it was a good amount of people that I didn't expect to say, like, hey, you're the guy on YouTube, or one, my buddy, and he hung out for a while too. He was like, holy metal Jesus, you're actually here. I was like, I've never heard someone say the word metal Jesus as an exclamation of some sort. He's like, holy metal Jesus, you're actually here. I was like, man, I'm here, laughing in living color. Lily.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry you couldn't come this time around, but maybe next time.
I was at school.
Yeah,
working.
you had to go to school, and you had homework to do, and you had to clean up. Speaking of cleaning up,
I kind of cleaned up when you were gone.
I see a popsicle stick on the kitchen floor.
I swept.
Yeah.
I swept.
All right.
But I had to pick up.
Okay, well that's Laura's fault, huh?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Well, anyway, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you at the next conventions coming up. The next convention might be the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo. There is a convention next weekend, Renton City Retro, in Renton, Washington. I'm going to try to be there. I don't know if I can make it, but I'm going to try. And then probably the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo in June. I believe it's like the second or third weekend in June. Get more details there.
So near my birthday.
And I'll be there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Near my
and
birthday.
Washington State Toy and Geek Fest. That is on your birthday, and we got to go to that because you know why?
Nope. Descendants.
Yep.
Descendants.
Yeah, that's right. That's why you're just the Descendants, as well as
Descendants.
Jesse Payton from Bunked and Jesse
Bunk.
and Bunked. All right. This has already gone on too long. Thank you for watching, and all right, get this out of my face.